Imagine waking up on an ordinary day, but with a different feeling in the air, as if, somehow, everything were about to change. You take a deep breath and feel that a new energy is moving around you. Have you ever had that feeling? Have you ever had that feeling that, after years of challenges, an invisible portal to a new phase of life is opening? Here is the answer. This change is happening now. And if you are a Sagittarius, the universe is preparing something grand for you. March 2025 will not be just any month. This will be the beginning of a cycle that will shape the next 20 years of your life. You are not just turning a page, you are starting a new book. If in recent years, you felt like you were walking against the wind, facing losses, disappointments, and obstacles that seemed endless, know that none of it was in vain. What seemed like chaos was, in fact, a process of refinement. The universe was not punishing you, he was preparing you. But now, this cycle has ended, and what comes next could change everything. The planets have aligned in a way that hasn't happened in decades, creating a powerful energy of expansion, prosperity, and rebirth. If you know how to ride this wave, the coming years will be marked by growth, achievements, and a stability you may have never experienced before. But the question is, are you really ready for this? In the next few minutes, you will understand exactly why March 2025 will be your turning point and how you can use that energy to your advantage. And if this message resonates with you, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel. What you are about to discover could change your life. The end of a difficult cycle. What Sagittarius has faced in the last 13 years. To understand the grandeur of what is to come in March 2025, one must look back. The last 13 years have been marked by intense challenges for those born under the sign of Sagittarius. If you felt like you were in a constant battle in finances, relationships, and even your mental health, this was not a coincidence. It was a period of trial, but also of growth. It all started in 2012, when Saturn, the planet of difficulties and learning, entered a challenging position for Sagittarius. Since then, it has been a strict teacher, bringing lessons on resilience, patience, and overcoming challenges. You remember the times when you worked hard, but the results took a long time to show, or that relationship that seemed promising but crumbled before it could solidify? These were tests that Saturn brought to strengthen your determination. This cycle of hard learning lasted for years, and, in 2020, was intensified by Pluto, the planet of deep transformation. And 2020 was a year that no one forgets. The global pandemic changed lives, and for Sagittarius, it brought deep reflections on freedom, purpose, and the importance of stability. Many had to rebuild careers, change lifestyles, and abandon old patterns that no longer served them. Already in 2023 and 2024, the energy of Uranus, the planet of unexpected changes, brought surprises, some positive, others extremely challenging. Sudden job changes, relationships that ended without warning, unexpected financial crises. All of this was part of this renewal process. But now, this cycle has come to an end. What happens in March 2025 is not just an astrological change. It is the reward for everything you have faced. Saturn is no longer restricting your path. Uranus has brought the necessary innovation, and Pluto has completed its journey of transformation. Now is the time to reap the rewards. If the last 13 years were a training ground, this is the moment you finally receive your master's degree. The energy of March not only closes a cycle, but also inaugurates a period of stability and expansion that can last until 2045. And the best part, you are prepared for this. In the next few minutes, you will see exactly how this change will impact your personal, professional, and emotional life. If this journey makes sense to you, keep watching and get ready for what's to come. The great turnaround. What March 2025 represents for Sagittarius. Now that the cycle of challenges has come to an end, what exactly does March 2025 mean for Sagittarius? This month does not just mark a new period, it inaugurates a phase of expansion and growth that will last 2 decades. But to make the most of this energy, it is essential to understand what is happening in the sky and how it directly affects your life. The power of Jupiter, your guide to abundance. There is a planet that rules Sagittarius. That planet is Jupiter. He is known as the planet of luck, growth, and wisdom. And the big news is that, in March 2025, Jupiter will be in an extremely favorable alignment, enhancing everything it touches. What does this mean in practice? Financial growth. This is a moment when unexpected opportunities can arise. Whether it's a promotion, a new job, or even an investment that finally starts to pay off. Expansion of knowledge. If you have been thinking about studying something new, this is the ideal time to delve deeper and gain more mastery over your field of expertise. Travel and new experiences. Sagittarians are driven by adventures, and Jupiter opens doors to transformative journeys and experiences. But Jupiter doesn't bring growth alone. For this to happen, action is required. Knowing how to recognize and seize opportunities will be essential in this new cycle. 2. Venus and balance in relationships. And their star that stands out in March is Venus, the planet of love, finances, and harmony. While Jupiter expands opportunities, Venus brings balance and gentleness to personal and professional relationships. If you have faced misunderstandings in the past few years, this will be a period of emotional healing and reconnection. For singles, the heavens indicate great chances of meaningful encounters, which can lead to a solid and lasting relationship. For those already in a relationship, this period favors conflict resolution and the strengthening of the bond. Besides love, Venus influences your relationship with money. With this planet in a favorable position, this is an excellent time to reorganize your finances, pay off debts, or make smart investments. 3. Pluto and deep transformation. Since 2020, Pluto has been causing upheavals in the lives of Sagittarians. But now, it takes on a different role. Instead of destroying, it begins to rebuild. What does Pluto bring? Rediscovery of identity. After years of changes and challenges, now is the time to reconnect with your true essence, strength, to let go of what no longer serves. If something has been holding back your growth, whether it's a fear, a negative habit, or even a toxic environment, Pluto helps eliminate those blockages. Personal rebirth. This is a moment of renewal, where you can rebuild your life on stronger foundations aligned with your values. March 2025 will not just be another month. It will be a turning point. From here on, Sagittarius begins a new path, full of possibilities and growth. But for this transformation to truly happen, it is essential to be open to changes and ready to take action. In the next few minutes, you will see exactly how to apply this energy to transform your life in the coming years. So, if you want to understand how to make the most of this unique moment, keep watching. How will this new cycle affect your personal and professional life? Now that you understand the astrological impact of March 2025, the big question is, how will these changes manifest in your daily life? This will not be a period of small transformations. The coming years will bring significant advancements in various areas of your life, especially in your career, interpersonal relationships, and your own well-being. 1. Professional and financial expansion. If you have been feeling stagnant at work, know that this period will mark a turning point. The movement of the stars suggests that unexpected opportunities will arise, whether through new job offers, promotions, or even side projects that could become your main source of income. Moreover, with Jupiter expanding your field of possibilities, and Venus bringing financial balance, this will be a great time for starting a new venture. If you've ever thought about starting your own business, this is the ideal time to take the first steps. Investing in your development courses, training, and specializations will be highly favored and will bring significant returns in the future. Improve your financial management. Old debts can finally be resolved, and a new cycle of stability will begin. But remember, the universe can open doors, but it's up to you to walk through them. Taking advantage of this energy means acting with strategy and planning. 2. Stronger and more meaningful relationships. The last few years may have been challenging for your relationships. Many connections have gone through turbulence, and some have even come to an end. However, this new cycle will bring a new emotional perspective, allowing you to get closer to people who truly add value to your life. What to expect? Stronger bonds with friends and family. Genuine relationships will be strengthened, bringing more harmony to your social circle. Transformative encounters for singles. This period will be marked by possibilities of deep and authentic romances. Balance. In love. For those already in a relationship, this will be a great time to consolidate plans and resolve past issues. This will also be a favorable period to forgive, let go of what no longer makes sense, and make room for new connections. Healthy relationships will flourish, while those that are not aligned with your growth will naturally dissolve. 3. Health and well-being. The path to balance. With the transition to a new cycle, taking care of your body and mind will be essential. The energy of the stars affects not only the material and emotional aspects of your life, but also your vitality and disposition. What does this mean in practice? More energy and motivation, a boost to break free from inertia and adopt healthier habits. Reduction of stress and anxiety. With a more stable emotional environment, you will have greater mental clarity to make decisions. Greater connection with your body. Practices such as meditation, yoga, and mindful eating will be very beneficial during this phase. If there is any pattern of self-sabotage harming your health, this will be the time to transform it. Taking care of yourself will not only be a necessity, but a way to maintain balance in this new cycle. The big question: are you ready to embrace this change? The coming years will not just be a sequence of random events. They represent a unique opportunity for growth and renewal. What is to come depends on the choices you will make from now on. Next, we will explore practical attitudes you can take to ensure that this phase is truly transformative. If this makes sense to you, keep watching. What do you need to do to make the most of this new cycle? Now that you understand the impact of March 2025 and how it can transform your life, the most important question arises: how to ensure that this energy brings real and lasting changes. The truth is that the universe can open doors, but only you can decide to walk through them. To make the most of this period, there are some actions that can accelerate your evolution and ensure that the coming years are marked by growth, stability, and happiness. 1. Free yourself from the past and make room for the new. Before a new phase begins, it is essential to close cycles that no longer make sense. Often, what prevents us from moving forward is not the lack of opportunities, but rather the attachment to experiences, emotions, and old patterns that no longer serve our growth. What can you do? Identify which aspects of your life still carry emotional weight and need to be resolved. Close unfinished business, whether by forgiving someone, settling financial matters, or distancing yourself from environments that drain your energy. Practice emotional detachment. Remember, you cannot create a new future if you are still tied to the past. This is a period of renewal. The more space you create, the faster the new can come in. 2. Clearly define your goals and intentions. The expansive energy of Jupiter amplifies everything you focus your attention on. This means that this is the ideal time to set your goals with clarity and intention. If you wish, improve your financial situation, establish a concrete plan to save, invest, or change careers. Strengthen your relationships, commit to being more present and emotionally open, improve your health and well-being, create a sustainable routine that prioritizes your quality of life. The key here is to act with purpose. The clearer you are about what you want to achieve, the easier it will be to recognize opportunities when they arise. 3. Pay attention to the signs from the universe. The universe rarely sends direct messages, but it always signals the way through. Coincidences, unexpected encounters, and improbable opportunities. Some ways to recognize these signs: new people entering your life at the right moment. Sometimes a simple piece of advice can change your trajectory. Opportunities arising out of the blue, an unexpected invitation. professional proposal, or an idea that comes out of nowhere can be exactly what you need. Intuitions and strong feelings if something inside you insists on drawing attention to a choice. Trust that inner voice. This is the time to keep an open mind. The more attentive you are, the greater your ability to identify and seize the right opportunities. 4. Make decisions with courage and confidence. It's no use being prepared for change if you are not willing to act. March 2025 will not be a month for hesitation. When an opportunity arises, you will have two choices: delay and stay where you are, or take the first step to transform your life. If you desire growth, now is the time to take calculated risks and trust in your potential. Step out of your comfort zone and explore new possibilities. Act with determination, without fear of the unknown. Success is not built merely by chance, but by the courage of those who are willing to take the first step. Are you ready to embrace this new phase? The coming years will be shaped by the decisions you make now. This is a time of great opportunities, but also of great responsibilities. You can choose to go on autopilot and let life happen, or you can decide to act consciously and build the reality you have always desired. In the next few minutes, we will explore the latest strategies to ensure that you enter this new phase with maximum clarity and preparation. If you want to know how to turn this energy into concrete results, keep watching. The strategies to transform this cycle into concrete results. Now that you understand the importance of this new cycle, the most relevant question is how to transform this energy into real changes in your life. The potential for growth is in the air, but without strategic action, this transformation may be lost over time. To ensure that March 2025 marks the beginning of an era of achievements, it is essential to adopt some practices that will strengthen your journey. 1. Organize your life before the new cycle begins. The transition to this new phase will not be merely symbolic, it will be a real and tangible change. And to make the most of it, you need to be prepared. Before March arrives, take some time to do a deep analysis of your current life. Which areas are disorganized? What is distracting you? Resolve financial and emotional issues. Old debts, unresolved conflicts, and postponed promises need a conclusion. Create a more efficient routine. Small adjustments in your daily routine can increase your productivity and quality of life. Remember, the future will only be different if you start building it now. 2. Practice a growth mindset. The universe is offering opportunities, but without the right mindset, you may not recognize them. To ensure that your vision is aligned with what is to come, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of learning and evolution. Some ways to strengthen your mindset: avoid limiting thoughts. If you believe that nothing works out for you, your own energy will drive away good opportunities. Keep the focus on solutions. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what can I do to solve this? Surround yourself with people who inspire and elevate your energy. The environment around you has a great impact on your motivation. Jupiter amplifies everything you focus on. If you are mentally prepared for growth, it will come. 3. Set clear goals aligned with this new cycle. Setting goals is not just a mental exercise. It is a commitment to your future. March 2025 will mark an important starting point, but you need to know where you want to go. To set effective goals, be specific. It's not enough to say, I want to improve my financial life. You need to define, I want to save X per month, or I want to find a new job opportunity by such and such month. Create an action plan. What steps can you take today to achieve this goal in the coming months? Track your progress, adjust your course whenever necessary, but never lose sight of your destination. The clearer you are about what you want to achieve, the easier it will be to identify the right opportunities when they arise. 4. Cultivate habits that will sustain your evolution. Success doesn't happen by chance, it is built daily. And the habits you adopt now will determine the quality of your life in the coming years. Some essential habits for this new cycle. Practice gratitude daily. Focusing on what is already positive increases the energy to attract more achievements. Taking care of the body and mind. Healthy eating, physical exercise, and moments of introspection strengthen your balance. Setting aside time for self-knowledge, the more you know yourself, the easier it will be to make decisions aligned with your purpose. Your habits create the foundation for your growth. If you want a lasting transformation, start with your daily actions. The transformation is within your reach. Are you ready to act? March 2025 will not be an ordinary month. It represents the beginning of a powerful cycle, but it is up to you to decide how this energy will be used. What is to come does not depend solely on the movement of the stars. It depends on the choices you will make now. Next, we will explore the latest guidelines to ensure that you enter this new phase with preparation and clarity. If you want to learn how to apply all of this practically, keep watching. How to ensure that this cycle is one of continuous growth. Now that you know how to prepare for this new phase, the next question arises: how to ensure that this transformation is not temporary, but rather a constant path of evolution? What will happen in March 2025 will only be the starting point. The real challenge will be to maintain this progress in the following years. For this, some attitudes will be essential to sustain this growth energy and prevent old patterns from sabotaging its progress. 1. Maintain consistency in your actions. If there is a common mistake when a positive cycle begins, it is the tendency to relax as soon as the first achievements appear. The universe can propel your path, but it is consistency that ensures long-term results. What does this mean in practice? If you started a new project, keep improving your skills and expanding your opportunities. If your financial life has improved, stick to the plan and avoid impulsive decisions. If you have strengthened a relationship, continue investing time and attention so that it grows. Success is not an isolated event, it is the reflection of small daily decisions. 2. Learn to adapt to changes. Even in positive cycles, challenges will always arise. The difference lies in how you deal with them. Instead of resisting change, learn to adapt. The energy of Jupiter brings growth, but it also demands flexibility. Opportunities don't always come in the way we imagine. If something doesn't happen as planned, see it as a new possibility and not as an obstacle. Some ways to develop this mindset: see challenges as learning opportunities, not as failures. Keep an open mind for alternative paths. Trust the process. Sometimes, what seems like a detour is actually the best path. Those who know how to adapt always find ways to grow, regardless of the circumstances. 3. Surround yourself with people who push you. The environment around you can accelerate or limit your growth. The people you associate with have a great influence on your motivation, mindset, and decisions. This is the time to evaluate. Are your current relationships based on mutual support and growth? Are you surrounded by people who encourage you or who drain your energy? Do your social circles reflect the person you want to become? If the answer is negative, it might be time to seek new connections. Healthy relationships are those that inspire, challenge, and contribute to your development. 4. Never stop learning and evolving. With Jupiter bringing expansion to Sagittarius, this will be a period in which knowledge will become one of your greatest allies. Investing in your learning and personal development will be one of the most effective ways to ensure that this cycle is one of continuous growth. Some ways to apply this: read about topics that can expand your worldview, take courses that enhance your skills, look for mentors and people who can share valuable experiences. Continuous learning keeps your mind sharp and your possibilities for growth always open. 5. Align your choices with your life purpose. With the new energy of this cycle, it is essential to act with intention and purpose. It's not enough to just go with the flow. You need to ensure that your actions are aligned with what truly makes sense for you. Ask yourself, what do I really want to build in the coming years? Do my current decisions bring me closer to or further away from this path? Am I following a script imposed by others or creating my own story? When you act with clarity and intention, the universe responds by aligning the right opportunities on your path. What you do now will define your future. March 2025 will mark the beginning of a period of transformation, but the impact this will have on your life depends on your choices. The opportunity is before you, but it's up to you to decide how to use it. In the next few minutes, we will explore the final steps to ensure that this cycle is truly the beginning of a new era. If you want to know exactly how to consolidate this change and make it permanent, keep watching. The last step to consolidate your new reality. We have reached the crucial moment. Now, you understand that March 2025 will not just be another month on the calendar, but a milestone of transformation for the next 20 years. The opportunities will be before you. The energy of growth will be strong. But what will really make a difference is what you choose to do from this moment on. The future doesn't happen by chance. It is built by the decisions we make in the present. 1. Take control of your life now. If there is one lesson that the last few years have taught, it is that waiting for perfect circumstances to act is an illusion. The ideal moment never arrives. You create it. Therefore, don't let this opportunity go unnoticed. Some immediate actions can accelerate your evolution. Make a list of 3 changes you want to implement starting today. Identify a single practical step you can take right now to start this new phase. Make a commitment to yourself. What will you do differently starting from this cycle? The secret to success is not in great, isolated decisions, but in the sum of small steps taken consistently. 2. Strengthen your connection with your intuition. During this transition, the universe will send signals, but to recognize them, you need to be attentive. Intuition will be your compass. It will indicate the right paths, the most aligned choices, and the most promising opportunities. To strengthen this perception, set aside moments of silence to listen to your inner voice. Pay attention to the sensations in your body when faced with a decision. Intuition manifests physically even before the rational mind processes it. Observe patterns and coincidences. They are often messages from the universe guiding you. The more you trust your own instinct, the easier it will be to go with the flow of your new journey. 3. Visualize your future and activate that energy. If you could see yourself in the future, what would you see? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. Where are you? What did you conquer? How does it feel knowing that you are living the life you have always wanted? This visualization is not just a mental exercise, it is a powerful tool to align your energy with this new reality. Successful people use this principle all the time. The more you visualize and feel your achievements, the more your subconscious works to make them real. 4. Take the first step before the cycle begins. Most people wait for a definitive sign before taking action, but those who truly transform their lives understand that the first step must come before certainty. March 2025 will open doors, but if you are already in motion, the impact will be much greater. The question now is, what can you do today to show the universe that you are ready? If you desire professional growth, update your resume, invest in new knowledge, or start a project. If you seek deeper relationships, get closer to the right people, express your feelings more clearly, and free yourself from what no longer makes sense. If you want more health and balance, make small adjustments to your routine that promote well-being. Action is the key piece. The sooner you start this transformation, the faster you will see the results. The new era begins now. Are you ready? Throughout this video, you received valuable information about the new cycle that is approaching and how to use it to transform your life. But the truth is that none of this information will have value if you don't act. Now, the choice is in your hands. You can go on with your life as you always have, waiting for something to happen, or you can take the reins of your destiny and make this new phase the most extraordinary of all. The universe is already moving in your favor. The question is, are you ready to move as well? If this message made sense to you, subscribe to the channel and share in the comments what your first step will be to enter this new cycle. See you in the next video. And remember, the best is yet to come.